Hey there, Pisces. So I didn't want to do you last because then I'm always extremely, tired by that time. So I'm going to bump you up here and go ahead and pull a card. I'm Madeline Marie, by the way, and I'll be doing your August 2020 Tarot Love reading. And I want to go ahead and pull a card for you from the Lover's Oracle. This one's a little bit hard to shuffle, so I just kind of do like a random little thing. Find the theme of the Pisces reading. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So, Pisces, oftentimes you can be the nurturers, helping sort of the wounded, and, even sometimes slightly they can say that Pisces are enablers. So, make sure that you're taking care of yourself first, and, say no if it's too much for you. If it's taking away from your own self-care, don't just do things because you feel like you have to do them. You can't really help others until you fill your cup and take care of yourself first, Pisces. And I think you know this and you tend to do that, but sometimes you get caught up in something where you're taking care of someone else. So let's go ahead and get into what is going on for Pisces, single or in a relationship, August 2020. What is going on for Pisces, whether they are single or taken, for August of 2020 in their love life. Give us some insight into Pisces as a general collective into their love life for August 2020. Strength in reverse. So strength is about closure. It's also about, nurturing the lion here, being bold and strong. So I feel like there is some instance that's sort of the door is still open for you. This is also Leo season. So for you, some of you, things may not be playing out for you until after Leo season's over this August, so after the 21st. But let's see what's going on. The King of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But other than that, you're dealing with someone who's very reserved about their words, very wise. They don't chitter chatter. They are very strategic, and this could even be you sort of being more strategic if it is something that you are trying to give yourself more attention on or more self-care. You could be the one that's strategizing to, get around the situation. But let's look a little bit deeper into it. I'm going to go ahead and pull you the long-term spread here as well, Pisces. So, whatever the situation is that you're dealing with here, we have the Six of Pentacles at the root of the reading. So you're not feeling like there is a balance here, We have the Scales here and also Six. It's about reciprocity. So he's being very generous here, and you may have been generous with this person in the past, or they may have been with you, but you're not feeling the generosity now. You're not feeling like it's reciprocal, like it's a two-way street. And in the past, you may have been dealing with a fire sign, or you may have just been more passionate about this relationship, and now you're kind of keeping a little bit more to yourself. In the coming days and weeks, you're not going to be judging the situation. I do want to pull a clarifier for this. But in the outcome, you also are not going to be feeling, still again, Six. So reciprocity again with swords. This would be reciprocity of words moving to smoother water. As of this time, maybe we can work through this in this reading. You don't feel like, well, it's not what you feel like. You're not really manifesting a smoother outcome here. You're kind of staying rigid and closed off to, you're not even open, Strength is about closure. So you're open now, but you're not willing to kind of budge on this. You've made up your mind about it. So let's go ahead and, in the long-term outcome, it does look like you're going to be making some movement or some decision towards this. There will be communication in the atmosphere. There may be a phone call that takes place that changes the longer-term outcome, but your fear is sort of instability here, like this is leading you astray. So let's go ahead and pull a clarifier for Judgment here. Why is Pisces having judgment in reverse in the coming days and weeks? Why are they not wanting to judge this situation? Maybe too, there was a man in the past or woman, a King of Wands type of character, it could be fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, that makes you, maybe you were too judgmental, you know, and now you're just like leaving it up to the universe sort of, but really instilling your boundaries here, Pisces. So let's go ahead and see why the Judgment card is in reverse. The Three of Wands again. It doesn't get any realer than that when the different decks are reiterating things to us, right? So there is some distance for some of you, but it's also where this can also be like a moving in together, or moving not too far, like an hour or two away from each other. So there could be some sort of move or some sort of distance that's got you where you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave things be with this distance. What is up with the Six of Swords in reverse and the month or two outcome? Put on the 90s slow jams. 90s, what's up with the Six of Swords in reverse and the short-term outcome? Oh, the Six, wow, Pisces, you're really reflecting like water here. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright in the outcome. So it's like almost like you withholding and sort of focusing on this move is actually going to bring about balance and reciprocity. So it almost isn't going to work through communication, but the situation is going to turn around. Now be careful, some of you might just end up giving in, so don't give in. But you know, if this person's not being reciprocal, don't just give in to them and be generous to them because you give up. But for others of you, I feel like with this Three of Wands mirroring situation, you're just, it's like you're sort of waiting for a move or a change before you could be reciprocal. But let's clarify this Three of Wands a little more because it's a little bizarre. What is going on with these Three of Wands for Pisces in their coming days and weeks, outcome and also in their long-term outcome? Page of Swords. So you're keeping something to yourself. Maybe you know about a move or a change, or maybe you have an idea of living with someone, but you're sort of waiting for them to get on the same page as you. A little more clarifier here. Burden. You also may not be expressing, you know, how much weight that you are carrying here, and I feel like that really goes back to the theme of the reading. Like you're taking on more weight and you don't hold it against that person. You don't say, oh, I do this and this for you. You're just waiting for them to meet you halfway here, Pisces. That's what I really feel like. So let's go ahead and get into my favorite part of the reading so we can get some good advice for you on what to do about this situation, because it does seems pretty clear there. I do want to warn you that the cards are a little bit graphic in these decks, so I marked the videos as 18 and over, but I hope that you don't have an issue with it either. How is Pisces' personal interest or significant other feeling about them present time, August 2020? How is their person feeling about them? That was weird. Okay, guess it was upright. So we have the Chariot in reverse. Now Pisces, the Chariot is Cancer, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. Oh, this is also about forward movement and victory. And in this deck, you know, he's got a toy here and she's laying there, and it's sort of like she's submitting to him, but kind of joyfully. And he's kind of playing with her. So, you know, they are in the Chariot here. You see the, you know, the animals there carrying, it looks like oxen or something, carrying them away. So in reverse, it's like, especially with that forward movement and that Three of Wands kind of energy, your person doesn't want to get carried away. They do have emotions for you with Cancer here, but they just are not ready to proceed. They don't feel like they're ready yet. They are very enamored with you and involved, but they just don't feel like moving forward quite yet from wherever you two are at. Now, what is Pisces person going to do about how they're feeling this month? What is Pisces person of interest or significant other going to do about their feelings? Their Chariot in reverse feelings. What are they going to do? The Eight of Wands. So they are going to be making movement towards you with passion. They're going to be coming in. It's like they are sort of stalling on the movement of actually progressing the relationship, like as the Chariot. With the Eight of Wands, they're going to be taking a ton of action. And here I almost sense that it could be a little bit of a frenetic energy. Like they're just passionate and they want to be around you and they're taking all this movement towards you, but you're kind of like, hey, where's this going? What's the purpose? What's the drive here? And they're just sort of like, hey, I just want you now passionately, and they're going to come in for you. So what is going to be the outcome of this person sort of stalling on the long-term plans, but just really wanting to come in and be involved with their Pisces? What is going to be the outcome of that? And then we'll get into the overall outcome. The Queen of Cups in reverse. So if you're a male, this could be your female, but if you're a female, this could be you. So as a result of them sort of coming in and bombarding you but not being super serious and direct about where it's going, you could you're still there, you know, the Queen of Cups, but you could check out a little bit. You could be like, okay, I'm on the table, but I am you know, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder to seduce me, right? And then look at him there, he's got, you know, he's seducing her. So, you know, you're like, okay, I'm here, but you know, your actions aren't guided enough. They're not clear enough for me. Also, if you're dealing with another water sign, this could be them as well. So it could be that they're coming in all this action, but you don't feel like they're really, you know, emotionally involved to the level that you would like the Queen. You know, they have the potential to be, but they're not quite there yet, you know, because here we're dealing with wands, so it's more about physical passion at this time than so much emotional or love. Now, how is Pisces feeling about their person this month? How is Pisces feeling? That music, it's fun. All right, how is Pisces feeling about their person at the present moment? King of Pentacles in reverse. So you're feeling like your person, you know, they have the potential to be stable and solid here and be there for you, but you feel like they're not really being there for you, right? They're not moving forward. They're not being, the King of Pentacles has it all figured out. He's planning, he's legit. And with the Chariot, no forward movement, you feel like they're letting you down a little bit. You know their potential and they're not living up to it here for you. So you could be a little discouraged or disappointed by that. Now, how is Pisces going to behave or react in response to their feelings about their person this month? What is going to be the outward actions that Pisces takes as a result of how they're feeling about their person, sort of letting them down? The Ten of Pentacles. So this is a really great card. This is having it all. In the traditional deck, you know, it's the happy family, the dog, the children, having all the material riches. Here, you know, they've got fruit and she's on the couch laid out. Like, you know, it's like your table is prepared, your table is full, and you know, you two are really enjoying it. This is, aside from cups, like if I had to choose a relationship card that's not in the cups realm, it would be Ten of Pentacles or the Sun or something, or the Empress. That is a really good relationship card. So this is sort of showing having it all. So even this is where you kind of want to be careful again. Don't give in if you don't feel like this person is being there and being reciprocal the way that you need. Don't just give them everything, because that's what you're going to do here, Pisces. You know, slightly based off guilt, slightly based off your own desires and pleasures, you are going to just sort of lay it all out on the table and give in to them, and they're going to come at you very fast here. So this is matching up. You know, you two are holding back here with your feelings. You feel a little let down, but you two are going to go all in regardless. So be a little bit careful not to give more than you have from your cup, Pisces. So what is going to be the outcome as a result of this situation with how everyone is feeling and how they're going to be behaving? What is going to be the outcome for Pisces in regards to this? is going to be the outcome for Pisces in regards to their love situation? The Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Eight of Cups is all about sort of walking away emotionally and not acknowledging your feelings. So in reverse, this is good because you two are going to acknowledge your feelings and they're very much present and they're there. So as a result of sort of coming at each other very passionately here in a very grounded and passionate way, even though you're not really living up to your full potentials yet as the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, really divine counterparts, I feel like a lot of you are dealing with an earth sign, but also could be dealing with a water sign. You are going into pouring your heart out. Like this is coming back, running back. In the traditional deck, the man is walking away from the Eight Cups. He's walking away from the emotions. So in reverse, that would mean he's coming back towards them. He's really going to indulge and explore them. So you two really are going to connect, I believe. If you want to explore this a little bit more, Pisces, I would love for you to join me in the extended reading where we can see how they're going to be showing you this love, how you two are going to be connecting and sort of coming into your full power here in this relationship. So if you'd like to join me in the extended, I'm not on Vimeo like a lot of readers. I actually do my extended readings through Psychics Gold, so you can click the link below in the description for personal and extended readings, and it will take you to the page. You just scroll down through all the personal readings, so you can check those out if you like also, and you'll go down to where the tarot extended readings are. It will say Pisces Tarot Extended Love Reading, August 2020, and that will be you, and you can join me there. If you order it, you'll get the link in your email, so check for that there, and you can join us in the extended. And for the rest of you, I want to leave you with one more card from the Lover's Oracle for a little bit of advice for the rest of the month for August 2020. Let's go with this one. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So if you do, I said you're not really one to hold it against someone what you're doing for them, but you may feel the need to, or you may be doing it in your own mind, like criticizing them silently, like I do this for them, I do that for them, I need this, I need that, they're letting me down here. So you actually, if you are that way, might benefit from setting those boundaries and saying no sometimes, so that you don't feel critical, like, hey, I told Virgo this earlier, but Pisces is the opposite of Virgo, so even though you're usually dreamy and very loving Pisces and imaginative, you could tend to be a little more on an off day, or when you get off balance, be a little more like a Virgo and be very analytical and even veer towards critical because you're still on that spectrum. But I think that you inadvertently slide there by doing too much for people, like we're talking about here, and then feeling a little resentful and then holding back. So make sure that you're really setting those boundaries and just accepting someone, without expectation. Like you should expect certain things, and you can visualize those and imagine those, Pisces, your great imagination, but don't, be keeping score, basically is what I want to say. I'm going to pull one more just so that you can, for those of you that aren't joining us in the extended, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So, fill that cup up, Pisces, and really nurture and take care of yourself so that you don't feel depleted if you are giving a lot to this relationship, because sometimes relationships, you have to go through certain trial and error and teach that person, what to give and what the boundaries are. So with that being said, also please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to check out my Sun, Moon, Rising series, where I cover all the Sun, Moon, and Rising signs combinations. So it's 1,728 combinations. I'll be getting to Pisces, Sun, Aries, Moon within a couple of readings, and then you can subscribe if you want to get to your Moon further down the road. I don't know how long the whole series will take me, but I am moving forward with it. I have a little bit of a schedule now. I'll be doing these tarot astrology readings once a month for each sign, and then towards the end of the month I'll be trying to finish up with the big 144 series. So thank you very much, Pisces. I hope to see you in the extended. Lots of love, blessings, and light to you.